I want to do a little video on removing a control module, the airbag control module, from a 2012 Yukon Denali. You can do it without taking the center console out. There's the center console. You do have to loosen it up. There's a few screws just to get it loose. You don't have to take it all the way out. I'll show you where they're at. And then you can pull the airbag control module out through the top. It's tight. Not much. This thing is dirty. I can't believe how dirty. But these two yellow plugs are your airbag plugs. They plug into the control module here and here. It sets in like that. So you got to push it in like that, spin it, drop it down on the 3 posts. I don't know if I can show you the 3 posts. There's 2 of the posts. And there's 10mm nuts. And there's another post like right directly below this big square box. So it's kind of hard, take a few minutes, but you can do it without removing the center console. It would take you an hour. So the screws you need to remove to give you a little more room, just so you can wiggle it around. There's a 10mm bolt for this box. Right, another stud right down there in the corner. So there's another 10. There's a 10. Remove that. That'll give you a little more wiggle room with this black box here. There's this one. This Phillips. There's 4 Phillips in here. Remove them 4. That just gives you just so it will wiggle up a little bit. There's one under here, underneath this trim panel on the side. It's a Phillips. Then there's another Phillips. Can't really see, but back just a little ways. Right about there, there's another Phillips in this little hump. And there's that on each side. There's 2, just take them out. 2 Phillips underneath the rear cup holder. There's 2 back there. I'll flip that down, and there's 2 screws there. Just so it'll, see how it'll wiggle out. It wiggles a little bit. Just gives you a little more room. You ain't got to take the whole thing out. But then you don't have to work at it. Get them on a long 10mm extension, a 10mm with a long extension. Stick it down, put it on that nut, put it on that nut, and then this one is a little trickier. Get yourself a tiny little ratchet. This is a very tiny little, it's a snap-on, but get a little ratchet with a 10mm. You can work your hand down in there, get on top of that nut, just give it a couple little twists, then you can use your finger and spin it off the rest of the way. So just to show you that you can do it, everybody else says you gotta take the center console out, but this should work on the 2010 to 14 Yukons, Chevy trucks, the Suburbans, Tahoes. Should be the same. I already changed the wheel bag and the passenger bag, so got them changed. Now we got to do the pre-tensioners, both seat belts. Get them seat belts out, and that module reprogrammed. Send it to my airbag, and for 49 bucks they'll reprogram them versus buying a brand new one. So, all right, well, hey, thanks for watching, guys.